Tadi yang kerja kamar pulang kok.
Kok bisanya kok? Kok nggak bisa? Ya aku nggak bisa cuy. Ya kamu orang bisa nggak? Apanya? Apa? Saja. Kamu harus mana?
Cek. nanti aja ya bareng. Iya ntar kita
Mana ada aku cuek, apalagi nggak mikirin kamu. Tiap
Cek cek. We're sorry, we're having technical issues.
Audible? Am I audible? Okay, so
Jangan berdekatan, Mbak. Suaranya jangan berdekatan. Cukup satu itu aja.
am I audible? Masih kenceng. Am I audible?
Yep.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I apologize that we are having a technical issue. So while waiting for our speakers to join our seminar today, I would like to introduce myself that today I will be hosting this seminar. I'm Geisha Afifa and I'm the fifth semester student of Muhammadiyah University of Metro. So our distinguished audiences. So before actually we start our seminar, there are several informations that I would like to share with you. First is that this seminar will be full in English, but if you have any question for the speaker later, you may ask in bahasa or in boleh tanya di bahasa Indonesia and we will translate it for you guys. But during the whole session of the presentations and also during the seminar, everything will be delivered in English. And then the second is that I would like to request all of you to turn on your camera and kindly turn off your microphone during the webinar. And for on-demand presentation, a live streaming version of this webinar on YouTube is also available on the link that we have sent you on the group. And last but not least, we will also be sending you the copy of the file of the material that will be delivered by our material today, also on our WhatsApp group by the end of our seminar today. So we are still waiting for our speakers, and I truly apologize for this delay because actually our speakers are directly performing from Bangladesh, which has actually an hour difference from Indonesia. And I think that they are still having a problem with technical issues. So yeah, like I truly do expect all of your passions for this. So ladies and gentlemen, before we actually start our seminar, I would like to introduce like who is ASES. So Association of English Students is actually kind of like a department organization. It is like English department organization from Muhammadiyah University of Metro. So where is Metro? Metro is in Lampung. Where is Lampung? Lampung is in Indonesia. Why do I have to say that it's in Indonesia? Because ladies and gentlemen, we also have a participants not only from Indonesia, but also coming from Bangladesh, Nepal, and also Nigeria. So this is why I tell you like the specific name. And also that our participants is not only coming from our province, but also coming from various so many regions in Indonesia, coming from Sabah to Merauke. So that is why. And talking about why Bangladesh, so ladies and gentlemen, that like little do people know like in Indonesia about Bangladesh. So like maybe you guys ask like a question wondering where is Bangladesh? So yeah, that is why we actually bring up this topic to you guys, and I think that will be interesting for us to discuss today. And again, we are still waiting for the speakers to join in. Okay, hold on a second. Okay, so again, as you see in the theme, it is actually the different on the perspective on Bangladesh from in different religions. So in this discussion today, we will be talking about Bangladesh from two different perspectives, such as from Islam and also from Hindu. And I think that will be actually so much interesting for all of us to broaden our horizon and also knowledge about what is going there outside Indonesia and also about Bangladesh as well, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, I think that is like I think that's it. I'm actually also so excited and nervous at the same time, but most likely I'm excited for this, and I hope that you are in the same atmosphere as I am today. Okay, hold on. Bisa di-mute dulu, Kak. Yeah, like, are you already in? Like, we are waiting for you.
Yeah, we're listening.
Yeah.
We'll start right away. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, sure.
We're starting right away.
Okay. We are waiting for you. Okay. Okay, so everyone, just to make sure, am I actually visible and am I audible clearly? Am I visible? Terlihat tidak my face? Wajah saya? Is my face visible? And
Good.
Yes.
thank you so much for your
Yes, ma'am,
enthusiasm.
you're
That's
audible
great.
and visible.
Thank you so much, sir.
But sometimes the video is stuck.
Oh, sometimes the video is stuck.
I think that it's your
Does it happen to everyone or is it my connection, everyone?
Yes,
connection.
the
I think.
video is freeze.
Okay, thank you so much for the feedback. Bisa di
I think the problem is camera. Maybe you can change your camera.
Hello.
Hello. Jessia. Hi. Hello.
Rifat.
Hello.
Uh, is my voice working? Hello.
Still visible. Am I audible clearly, everyone?
Yeah, your audio is
Is my
getting clear.
video still
Is
frozen?
my audio
Is it
clear?
like still frozen?
Your
No.
audio is clear, ma'am, but sometimes the video freezes like so.
Okay, we apologize for our technical issue, but please, if probably when the speaker is speaking or maybe when the moderator is actually having like a technical issue with the voice or with the audio or with the video, you may just interrupt by chatting in the chat box. Just say that your video or audio are unclear, something like that. So we know, like, okay. Okay, so we do expect all of you, like your cooperation in this. And we truly apologize that our speaker hasn't joined in.
Hello. Hey, Jessia. Unmute myself. Hello. Hey guys. Hi guys.
Hi.
Hi guys.
Hi.
Okay, so everyone, actually our speakers have already joined with us. I think it's but I'm muted again. Okay. Okay, so let's just start our seminar today, and we truly apologize for our delay again. But our speakers have already joined with us, so let's just start our seminar. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Om Swastiastu, Namo Buddhaya, Salam Kebajikan. Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Geisha Afifa, and I would like to thank all of you for attending today's International Cross Culture webinar under the theme of the perspective on Bangladesh from different religions, organized by Associations of English Students at Muhammadiyah University of Metro. And actually, we would also like to deliver our special welcome to our participants coming from Nepal, Bangladesh, and Nigeria for also being here with us today. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce our distinguished guest speakers who are actually performing live from Bangladesh at the moment. So for your information, Bangladesh 1 hour difference. So right now it's 2:30 in my time, and it means that in Bangladesh is 1:30. So one is Mirazi Salehin as the first speaker and Shazib Bashu as the second speaker. Yes, as you can see in the screen, I am from Bangladesh. They are live from Bangladesh. Actually, at Daffodil International University, of course, in Bangladesh. And today they will be sharing us about how Bangladesh culture is seen from two different perspectives of two religions, that is Islam and also Hindu. So for the speakers, would you like to deliver your material right now, or would you like to introduce yourself?
No, we will like to introduce ourselves first. No,
Yeah, okay, sure.
let
Okay,
us
so
jump on the boring parts. First, introduce ourselves. That's the interesting part.
Yeah.
There you go.
Hello, everyone. Good afternoon,
Hello.
everyone. My name is Shoji Bosho. I am from Dhaka, Bangladesh, and I am a student CSE department in International University. And it's nice to meet you all. And here is my friend.
And I'm Miraj Salehin, same class as he is, computer science engineering department, and I'm working in Dhaka, but my hometown is another place called Noakhali. You will gladly know about it later in our description. And as you all know, we are here on the basis of the perspective of Bangladesh in different religions. So you should know that we are both different religious person. He has his own religion. I have my own beliefs. Our beliefs can be differed by our culture, but that doesn't mean we are not friends. We are enemies. But
Yeah.
most of the time, like
Yeah, we are enemies.
most of the time we are enemies. But for
okay,
right now,
so Sajid and Mirazis, could you please actually speak louder later when you deliver your material? Is
yeah,
that okay? Because
yeah.
yeah. So actually, one of the participants just contacted us that they cannot hear your voice. So we do hope that you actually speak louder or kindly put your microphone close to your mouth when you deliver the material. Is it understandable? Okay, so I apologize again, ladies and gentlemen. I think that our speakers having internet connection problem. They are frozen, or is it my connection? Okay, so I think it's their connection because, yeah. Okay, so I truly apologize. Okay.
Sorry, everyone. There is some net problems here. I hope you guys all understand.
Yeah, we do understand. It's okay.
It's like that we are not like a developed country in Bangladesh. It's developing country actually, Bangladesh. So there are some net problems, internet problems, and various problems. So Jessia, you have our slides. I will
Yeah,
get.
we actually already have your slide of presentation with us. Would you just go with the presentation right now?
Yeah, we should start it right now because why bother wasting time?
Okay, sure. Okay, so share presentation, share PowerPoint. Okay, wait a second. Done? Done. Okay, so we have shared your presentations, and for Mr. Sajid Bashu and Miraji Salahin, time is yours.
Okay, thank you so much. So, welcome everyone. Here, already we have already given our introduction. So we are going to present you about Bangladesh, its culture, its history, and from the perspective of Bangladesh from indifferent religion. It means that how every people of different religion think about Bangladesh. So will you please next slide, please. Okay. So here is our topic. Today it's our topic, but first we want to want to discuss something about our country. So so you can understand why it's why there are, so you can understand it better. So please next slide. So first of all, if I want to describe our country's map here, you see that it's a big island, because it's biggest biggest island in the world, because it's already have because in the three sides of its are okay, surrounded by water. So our country's area is 147,570 square kilometer, and its population is about 18 crore. So it's a very dense people density area. It's 97.6 person in per square kilometer, and its location is in the west and north and northeast side there is country India, and it's in its southeast side there is Myanmar, and its south there is Bay of Bengal. Its average height is already you are seeing in this presentation slide. It's about 10 millimeter above from sea level, and its capital is Dhaka, which is come from the word Dhaka, and its currency is Taka, and the main river is Padma, Jamuna, Meghna, etc. So this is the main slide. You can see it here. It's nothing nothing much about this to talk about. So please next slide. My friend Simi here will discuss further.
Okay, thank you, Shujit Basu, for letting me take over the conversation. There was a slight thing missing, there was a thing missed my intention. I wanted to talk about it, about our flag, Bangladesh flag. It's a very interesting topic. So, in every country, a flag represents their people, you know. If you saw a flag, you would understand what about
Here,
some
your
of the
slide is slow.
Yeah, I can hear you. What?
I can see walls.
Excuse me.
Okay, please run.
Participant, is there any problem? For those participants, you do not just interrupt the speaker's presentations by turning on your microphone. If you have any problem with the presentations or something that is going on with your audio or video, just kindly chat us in the chat box or in our WhatsApp group. Do not just turn on your audio, okay? Okay, you may continue, speakers.
Thank you. Yeah, as she said, please don't interrupt. Okay, if there is any problem with the slide is in. I just I did the slide in like what 1 hour, so it's kind of messy, and I'm also kind of messy. It doesn't matter. Let's talk about our flag. So why did I put up the topic? Because our flag represents the most of us. Our flag is, you can see there is a red circle, very blood red circle among the green environment. So our country represents you can if you come to my country, you will see there is a greenish vibe around everywhere. So much green. Our people are very much most of our people lives on the based on farming. So there is a lot of green around here, and the circle of the blood comes from our history, the history of Bangladesh. In 1971 we actually gained our independence. It wasn't given by us, it was given to us because we had to fought for it. For around 9 months there was a bloodbath war, and there was lot of martyrs. So whoever intended to put the put this concept in our mind, so what he did is he made this flag. You will understand what I'm saying after later, because I will talk about it later. But I just wanted to say it first because flag is important for a country. So as you can see, our country's name is Bangladesh, although many people have a different accent. So there are a lot of saying like Bengali, Bangladesh. It doesn't matter, right? It doesn't matter to us because Bangladesh, you can say it whatever accent, but it will remain the same country. Officially, People Republic of the Bangladesh. Yes, our full name of our country is People's Republic of Bangladesh. It's in South Asia, so the people from South Asia are like our brothers. Yeah, brothers from different mothers.
Everyone is our
Yeah,
brothers and sisters.
it is the eighth most populous country in the world. That's true. This country is very popular. If you go around the town, you will see everyone is running. Like there is a lot of people in a very small zone. Even if this pandemic zone, we weren't able to make sure everyone stayed in the home. It was
Very messy situation.
kind of very chaos out there. So uh, in term of landmass, Bangladesh rank is 92nd. Okay, spanning 148 for 60 kilometers, making it one of the most densely populated country in the world. Okay.
Oh, why don't you talk about our uh why there is some
The people, yeah.
yeah
Why is there
people
so many people? Yeah,
why there is
that
so many
that's
people.
a very interesting question. There is so many people? You can see there are two very conventional part why our country is so popular. Why our country's popular density is so high. The first part is, and the first reason is because in a certain period there wasn't enough educator in our country, so a lot of people are unable to understand the concept of family planning, which and why in 2006 there was a massive outburst of the people around here, and there was like there was very much chaos, and everyone was worrying about what will happen when the country reaches its population limit. So there was then they come to the concept that they have to educate everyone at least at minimum rate. So education was there was a lack of education at the first, but then in various events we gained the concept, and everyone we have to like we were able to make people understand the concept of family planning. That's why now there is a like balance between everything. And the second reason why there were so many people is because you can see there is a concept in our country that by sons and daughters we do not like intend to make them different. Like we do not treat different in our country. We do not treat boys different uh, and the girls different in our country. So we have to make sure that everybody gets a chance. In this concept there was this before this concept there was this mentality that only boys were able to gain the control. So there are various conspiracies going on, and these conspiracies led people to make sure that they get enough they have to get a son. So for a son they would produce like 7 or 8 daughters. Like for one son in a family you have to get 7 or 8 daughters. Because of this mislead, the density keep increasing and increasing until we made sure that people understand that they're equal. There's nothing difference between them.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And then
So
language.
Yeah, about our language. You would love to know that there is a we are known because of our language. Like, we don't have our own accent in English. Indians do. We respect it and we love it. And most of us, even most of us, like talk in that accent. We don't have our own English accent. We have to rely on others.
We have a proud history of our language.
Yeah, but
Bengali.
but our language history is something to talk about, like really talk about, because whatever happened in 1971, it happened because some of us thought that our country's language is more important than our lives. In 21 February, you will know that it's a worldwide
No,
language
it's
day,
International
Mother Language Day. This International Mother Language Day is held because of our country's people who gave their life. They literally gave their lives so that we can speak in our country's language, Bangla.
mother tongue.
Yeah.
Our mother tongue.
Other
And now
tongue.
it is the third largest.
Yeah, this is the
third largest
mostly speaking language in the world.
In the world.
So that's all about it. And if we go to the more backside story, Bangladesh wasn't any part of a Bengal region. It was actually a part of. It was actually congested with East Pakistan and West Pakistan. It was actually congested a country. Then it got independence. But before that, it was a part of a Indian regiment. India got its independence from like 15th August. 1947, which after that it like it's I am going backward. Actually, I have to go from the backward to forward, but I would like to go backward more often. And then there is a lot of history around here. I think this will bore the people.
Yeah,
like this will really bore the people because
history is not boring like that. You will really. I don't think it's that much important, but you must know that why we are talking about this history, because in our history of Bangladesh, religion is a matter. Okay, religion does matter because when Bangladesh was separated, it was separated for in the basis of religion, because there was a vast population of Muslims in Bangladesh. So that's why Bangladesh was with Pakistan when it is separated in 1947. East Pakistan, later it was said East Pakistan, and now which is we know as Pakistan was West Pakistan. And India was separated as the basis of there was a huge amount of Hindu people, Hindu religious people in India. In this basis, in this religious basis, Bangladesh was separated from India, in Indian subcontinent actually. But in our country, there are at least four types of religion here. There are main religion. Please next slide, please, Jessia. Here you can see that in 1947, here is the what I was talking about. In 1947, at the time of partition of India, when the region became East Pakistan as a part of the newly formed dominion of Pakistan, because it was there was a vast population of Muslims people in Bangladesh. And after that, in 1971, and there was a liberation war, because we are oppressed by West Pakistan's rulers very much. So we have to liberate it from them. So in 1971, we fought for our freedom, and most of the people and about yeah, of course, why not?
let me take over for a second. There was this concept. You were thinking why religion does matter so much? Because in our country's freedom fight, you would know that it went for like 9 months, ongoing war, and everyone is fighting. It's not like for honor or for country. There was most of them fighting for their own lives, and there was like no hero exists in real life. Like nobody would wear a cape and come you for saving you. You have to save yourself. But in our
Okay, everyone, please be patient. I think our speakers are having internet problem right now, so please be patient while we are waiting for them to come back. Okay, so we are still waiting for them to reconnect with us. And as you can see by far that this is actually interesting topic for me that I have caught. You know that the Bangladesh flag, the green, and as you can see, I think here or here on my virtual background, as you can see that I put actually a flag of Indonesia and Bangladesh. And as you can see in Bangladesh flag, there is a red thing, there is red as in Indonesia, red color represents blood. Yes, it's the same. It's actually similar. It's actually similar, like in Bangladesh, it also represents blood because as the speakers have actually explained us that there has been like a lot of war, that actually Bangladesh used to be a part of India, and now they are still even like sometimes having problem with that. And yeah, even the speakers also stated that religion does matter in Bangladesh, and even that language does matter. So, ladies and gentlemen, I, as the moderator, I actually personally love Bangladesh so much. I don't know, it feels like I'm so sorry. I apologize that there's no subtitle provided on Zoom. But yeah, I hope that you can understand. So, ladies and gentlemen, going back to what I was saying about Bangladesh, like if people see about Bangladesh, I think it's just like maybe just underdeveloping country like India or even Sri Lanka or Myanmar or even just like Pakistan. But actually, if you think about it, if you just see about the beautiful culture, it's just like in Indonesia, yes, as our participants stated, that a red color in Indonesia flag represents the brightness. Like, so see, it is the same. It is almost the same like in Bangladesh. The red color represents brightness and blood, and the green thing in Bangladesh flag, it actually represents the environment. The green color is like the environment, because you know that in Bangladesh environment, it is so much established about the environment, the green, like the shady place, and it's just really beautiful. I mean, if you actually look at the news or even Google that you see, maybe Bangladesh is just like, oh, it is just like, okay, just like a dirty country. But, like, yeah, but it's actually happening in most of the countries around the world. Like it happens even that in Indonesia, even though that so many people out there, 6 billion people on this earth think that Indonesia is so beautiful, right? Because they view Bali. But as you can see that, yeah, in Jakarta, in some of the places, even in our house, there are some like that kind of like a dirty environment, right? So it is not sometimes okay to judge a country just by from a picture that you see. So that's why I actually personally love Bangladesh. Okay, so just fun fact, like actually this is the fun fact that I found about Bangladesh. So Bangladesh language is Bangla. Okay, so actually, their language is Bengali or Bangla, and actually their language sometimes is similar to us. So we have kaki, and they also have kaki. We also have like what is it? Oh, bahasa. You know that in Indonesia we call bahasa as language, right? And there in Bangladesh they actually also mention bahasa as like bahas. Language is bahas, that kind of thing. So yeah, I think it's actually interesting how Bangladesh and Indonesia have kind of like a lot of similar in languages, and I think it's beautiful. Even if I'm not mistaken, also about Swami and also Istri. Yeah, like they actually have this kind of similar pronunciation. Okay, so let me just contact the speakers again. Oh, he said wait. Yes, they are having a technical issue. So we have to actually, yeah, we have to be okay with that because, yeah, as I have told you that they are performing live from Bangladesh, and they have ever told me personally that they are having connection issue due to the area of them, like they are in the underdeveloping country like us. And yeah, we are thankful that right now we have a good connection, ladies and gentlemen. So ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you a fun fact actually about Bangladesh. um, you know that sometimes because the government wants to maintain electricity in Bangladesh, like at least once a day there is a power cut. You know, mati lampu in bahasa. There is a power cut in Bangladesh at least once a day. So yeah, we have to be thankful that it doesn't happen to us. You know that as Indonesians, sometimes it just like the electricity goes off for like 1 minute or 5 minutes. It's like, what happened? Like you blame the electricity, the technicians, you blame the government. So yeah, just look at this Bangladesh, like they're just really beautiful, Like I just cannot. Oh, a bad connection is for me down in here.
Oh, we are extremely sorry,
We are extremely
guys.
sorry.
So
Our
yeah,
I'm like
we are
our
back. So yeah, we are gladly, and yeah, it's really okay. It's really okay, Sazip and Rises. And now time is yours again. You may continue.
okay. What I was saying then, it was about like our country's freedom
Liberation
fight,
War.
yeah, liberation war. It's a long story, but whatever in the last I said that whatever mattered at the last is that our own survival and is the that our country's people came together. The Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman gave the speech at the racecourse field, which was one of the most appreciated speech in the world, and it united our people. Yeah. So next slide, Jessia, can you kindly go to the next slide? Yeah, that's all about you have to know about our country's freedom fight. Yeah, and the history of Bangladesh, the civilization history of the Bangladesh take us over 4 millennia.
Next slide.
Go to the next slide. We have to go to the main section. What we are having to talk about.
Culture section, please.
Yeah, culture section, please.
Culture section.
Go to the culture slide. Yeah. So there's a lot to talk about our Bangladeshi culture, but before I say about it, it's actually a mixed culture because there is a lot of religion people lives here, and there is a lot of beliefs going
Actually,
on.
main regions are four
Yeah,
religion.
there are mainly
Hindu,
four religions. There are Muslim,
Muslims,
Hindu, and there are Christian,
Christians,
and there are Buddha.
Buddhism.
So the religion because of the religion the culture got mixed up in because of our country's main occasions.
Yeah.
Like we appreciate our own religion events, but also we appreciate other religion events. So it's a very interesting topic. So I would like to Shojib Bosu to take over because he is a very culture enthusiastic public. He also sings and does everything to appreciate his own culture more than me. I would like to say that.
Thank you. So if we are going to talking about our culture, but first we have to know what kind of culture, how our culture defines us. In Bengali culture, if you see a man with a dress, he is wearing Punjabi and a lungi. It's a traditional dress here in our country, Bangladesh, Punjabi and lungi. So I think you can say that he is from Bangladesh. And if there is a and you can see that most of the culture here in our country are based on different religion sectors. like if you see in if you suppose we see we take singing as a cultural thing like that. So singing, in singing you can see ghazal for Muslims, for Muslim peoples there is ghazal. And if you come to our if you come to and if you come to again in Hinduism, there are shama sangit, which shama sangit,
They're both different.
they are both different, but both for the praise of God.
Yeah.
They are both praise for God. So in this way, the mixed religions make our cultural more.
Can you go through the photos?
Can you go through the photos,
Yeah, go
please?
through the photos.
It will be more understandable for you. So let's see our cultures. If we see there is a first our main event from the start of the year,
Our country's perspective.
from our country's perspective, from the start of the year is starting from the event Navaborsho. So in Navaborsho, uh, Hindu people, the Hindu people, Buddha people, or you can say Christian people. Christian peoples is attend here. Everyone attend in this Navaborsho. But in Hindu culture, there is it's in 14th April every year, and in this Navaborsho event is every year in 14th April, and
People from different countries come.
yeah, people from different countries come in this event and enjoy with us. In Hindu culture, there is a event called Halkhata in this Navaborsho. It's in
It's also very interesting concept because like for the
yeah Halkhata, this concept is very interesting. It's like that you borrow money from any shopkeepers or something, and you close that account in the start of the year, in that day, and you start a new account, and then you again start borrowing and you again start borrowing money. So this is a very interesting concept here. So this is like Navaborsho from the start of the year, and then comes our Muslims people's most awaited and renowned event, Idul Fitr. Idul Fitr and Idul Adha after that, right? In Idul Fitr, before Idul Fitr, you have a fast of 30 days, like that, 30 days. Yeah, 30 days. And if I am from different religion, but I enjoy that event so much, because in like that iftari time, in your in that fast time, in iftari time, go out, and there are different kinds of foods in street foods in there, very much, and that like very tasty. And the most interesting part is, if you live in Dhaka in iftari time, you would see there is no traffic jam. There is no not a single traffic jam in the road. So that is the most interesting thing I enjoy in those 30 days actually. But there are some problems too, like that. We can't go out. Yeah, I mean that we don't we don't we feel awkward to drink or eat something on this time, though we don't follow it, but we feel awkward at that time to but it's okay. It's understandable. After that, Idul Adha, and our and the lot of sacrifices of the cattle, like that.
It is not like cattle. We actually give sacrifice for a huge portion. It's a Muslim event.
If
In
I
our
am
country, there's a like thin line between.
Yeah.
You it's a very like emotional concept, because you raise a cow or any kind of animal, and then what happens? Then you have to sacrifice it, and it's a very emotional thing, because both for the people who buy it or the people who sell it, it's for the both.
Yeah.
It's a very emotional. But what is the most interesting is that everybody come when the event goes down, everybody comes together in the end.
Yeah.
And we never get offended by other people's events.
Yeah.
Like if anyone else, like Christmas, there's a lot of event going on for
Yeah.
in the perspective of religion, and they're from our culture. If there's a religion event, it doesn't mean you have to go through the religion perspective. You have to the perspective comes from the people, and the people are, I mean, what is people? People are culture.
Yeah.
So we have our own cultural standards for the events, so we follow our own rules, and that's great. And there is fun, and it's mostly fun. It's mostly for the fun, but there's also seriousness in it.
Yeah.
So it's a very basic, what to say, like a balanced concept in our culture.
Balanced concept.
Yeah.
And then the most awaiting ceremony for the Hindu people, the Durga Puja, Sharadiya Durga Puja. How do you say? It's a big, very, 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 very big event for Bangladeshi Hindu people. So in this time, yeah, there are some problems every year. There are some problems happens, but we manage every year, and we really appreciate everyone's culture and everyone's religion. So this is mainly our culture is so mixed up that it makes our culture more enriched. I think it's not that it's disturbed our culture, but it enriched our culture. So by mixing every different kinds of religious events, or we can say what they can offer us, like the people from our hill track districts like Chittagong, Rangamathi, and Bandarban. There are some other how do you can say Adivashi, yeah, Adivashi people,
Subculture
native people, native people from those areas. Their culture is also are a part of our uh, also is a part of our culture, and it also enriches our culture very much. So this is the thing actually. So how to have we here in next slide please, Jessia?
Music.
Yeah, how to
That's your passion, right?
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, it's not like
it's
passion
actually his
actually.
passion, the music. He is a very well-known musician in our varsity, our university. He also takes musical classes and lessons, and I really love that about the thing about him, because our passions are what makes us us. The thing about music in our country is that it's a very close to our soul,
Yeah.
because music in a country, in any country, you can go to Russia or America, or you can go to any country, and you will see they have their own music, their own tune, which represents themselves. And we also have our own musics, and those are like
But
very,
you can say the main musics that represents us are our folk songs,
yeah, the
like
folk songs, yeah.
Batiali, Jarigan, Sharigan. Then it's
Even
the
if you
Potugan.
don't mind, guys, like, because this is getting kind of boring even for
No, no,
me.
no.
I would like to request Shojib Bashu
Oh,
for
no,
just
no, no,
two
no,
line.
no, no, no.
Yeah, just two line, please,
Not now.
please.
No, 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 no. I don't think it's appropriate in this here. Jessia, if Jessia says so, then
Yeah, it's okay. You may do that. We are actually eager to hear that. So please, we are interested.
oh really? Okay. Cool. নাকি মিশ্রিত লগ্ন মাধুরীর So it's like a song from a famous musician from our country, whose name is James. In this song, there is a very
He also
uh,
sang for the two
uh,
countries. Yeah.
yeah, he sang for two countries, like our
India and
country and
Bangladesh.
India and Bangladesh. And he's by this song, he represents Bangladesh more than
More than
anything,
any other song.
any other song.
Go for
So I would like to sing four lines for this song. তুমি মিশ্রিত লগ্ন মাধুরীর জলে ভেজা কবিতায় আছো সরোয়ার্দি শেরে বাংলা ভাষানির শেষ ইচ্ছায় তুমি বঙ্গবন্ধুর রক্তে আগুন জ্বলা জ্বালাময়ী সে ভাষণ তুমি ধানের শীষে মিশে থাকা শহীদ জিয়ার স্বপন তুমি ছেলে হারামা জাহানারা ইমামের একাত্তরের দিনগুলি তুমি শহীদ মিনারে প্রভাত ফেরির ভাই হারা একুশের গান আমার সোনার বাংলা আমি তোমায় ভালোবাসি জন্ম দিয়েছো তুমি মাগো তাই তোমায় ভালোবাসি আমার প্রাণের বাংলায় আমি তোমায় ভালোবাসি প্রাণের প্রিয় মাগো তোকে বড় বেশি ভালোবাসি। That's it. Sorry guys, I didn't sing so.
That was awesome.
Okay, so that was really great. As you can hear that my friends here in the
Unbelievable.
room are chanting for you. That was really beautiful voice. Sajib, thank you so much for the entertainment. Now you may continue your material. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you everyone. Okay, next please our next slide please.
This is all about music.
আরে ওরা হাসতেছে আমি sure. So this is our main perspective from this, but actually I think the main actually in our country maybe hello sorry guys, so this is our main part actually, religion in our country. We already told you many times that in our country, you already know that we have already talking about that there are four religion in main religion, which are Muslims, Hindu, Buddha, and Christian. First, there is Muslims people, about 98% of the population. Then there is 1% 1% of Hindu people, and then there is Buddhism and Christians people. Yeah, sometimes for the mixed religions there are many problems in our country, like every year if we see that many people have like that they're like sick,
Also rhythm. They
uh,
have their own rhythm.
wrong rhythm. Yeah, they don't think so much about killing each other
Yeah.
when it's come to the part of religion. Yeah, please.
Let me take over for a second. The story here, the perspective Basudha is want to say that there is a very wrong perspective on our country's religion about from we heard from various people that what is going on actually in our country. It's not like we are rivals. Like in our country, we don't think our people as our rivals. There are some problems, and there is always solutions. We get to the solution by understanding ourselves. There is a very huge percent. Actually, Bangladesh has the most people in Bangladesh are Muslims. There are other religions, but it's not like that we underestimate others because of our own religions. So the fact we are going to talk about, and there is not just the religions which we genuinely know. There are also some native religions which, like, the people from Chakma, Khashi, Garo. Then there is Janitia and other Marma. There's a lot of people, and they have their own perspective. It's not like that we go against others because we think that our religion is primal. We would like to enjoy ourselves at as much as we can. Okay, then, um, can you kindly go to the next slide, and I will talk about something. If you go to the, like, photos, there are some photos. Yeah. So you can see there is a lot of photos out there. There are the photos about our religious perspectives, and
Like
there are
Eid ul
Durga
Fitr,
Puja, yeah, Eid ul Fitr, and there is a
then
lot of
there
thing
is
going on.
Buddhism.
The thing I wanted to talk about you guys with the perspective for myself, we have to. I would like to go through my story about what's my perspective on Bangladesh as a Muslim. You see, I was born in a Muslim family, but I didn't took it for granted. I conveyed myself. Good to the when I started to understand things. I understand my perspective on being a Muslim. Why should I become a Muslim? I understand it completely. That's when my iman grow in Allah. So when I see other people in my country, I see them as they're genuine people. Like, they they love their religion, and but they also love their country. They kind of, like, if I say it quite frankly with you guys, that we do not, like, are racist. We are not racist, but there are some communism and there are some problems in our countries which we intend to get clear about. That our country is run by government, so government likes to make people unite. They do not intend to make people divide. If people get divided, there is so much anarchy going on the street, and we don't intend to want that. We don't want that. So they would like they like some sometimes they comment wrong things. That doesn't mean they intend to do that. And after that, I would like to convey my perspective. So I was born in a Muslim family, and I grew up as a Muslim. I went to every events that happened as a Muslim in my country, and I saw that when the Qurbani comes, Idul Adha, as you know, we don't like we don't like the people from the Hinduism. They do not like the concept when we sacrifice the cattles, because
Cows,
cows, yeah,
especially
cows,
cows.
especially cows, because it's from
Divine
their religion
creature.
perspective,
It's a divine
there are some
creature.
divine creature, holy creature.
Yeah.
But in our culture, they do not like that. But that doesn't mean they try to stop us or anything.
Yeah.
They go through our perspective. And when it comes to them, in their religion, in Durga Puja, they would like to spend the night highlighting and music, and there is a lot of thing going on. And from our Muslim perspective, we do not like that. But that doesn't mean we get to stop them. Like, we do not say that you don't get to do that. We don't say that. We convey our regards to them as they convey their regards to us. That's how things go around here. And there are other religions and other events like Christmas and Buddhism for Buddha Day.
Yeah,
And
but what we actually in this I want to say that there are many people here who thinks that only their religion is the best, something like that.
Yeah.
Those kind of I think they're like psychopaths. I don't count them as narcissists.
They like think they're the best.
Yeah, they're the best, but there is nothing best, I think, because only there is in my perspective, if I say that for my whole life I was believing in there is only one God.
Yeah.
We just call him from different names.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have different names,
But just different names, nothing like that. And the style of saying our prayer to him is different by the names, like that. Yeah, this is the thing. As I am as I was born in a Hindu family, from the at least when I was small, I want to share something. When I was small, I was really very much time I was bullied by my religion, because of my religion, because I was a Hindu, and the most of my classmates were like Muslims, so they bullied me very much. Then I literally get upset and say to my mom, go to my mom and say that why are they doing this to me and like this. But after some time, I began to understand that uh, people often make fun what they don't understand, often make fun by without understanding. So I began to study my religion very much, so that I can explain to them that what we want to do, or what is the perspective from our religion. Then when when I give them my perspective from my religion, then they understand, and they didn't even try to bother me anymore, and they actually they like you, uh, they accept me who I am, for who I am.
Yeah.
So this is the thing actually. This is the main concept. So actually, our main concept from the perspective of the religion is that everyone in the most of the people actually, if I say 99% people in our country actually don't think that there is a difference between Hindu, Muslims, other religions like Buddhism, Christian, and like our native people from the Chittagong districts. There are no difference, but there are slight problems. So when it comes to like government or something like government issues, or if you say that our defense sectors, like there are some problems, slightly different, because it's like it's not I don't
They don't need to divide us. It's like
divide
we
us.
have other sectors.
Just it's from the perspective of the country, because it's a Islamic state, Muslim state. Bangladesh is a Muslim state, so obviously they should get the chance. Everybody should get the chance, but they should get the chance more. For the better thing.
The people density of them are higher than others.
Yeah. So I think that they should get the chance. So this is the thing mainly, and after that there are not nothing like that like we are fighting with each other every day, or we are going to war against each other. Not nothing like that. As you see, we are here from the different religions, and we are very much friends. Yeah.
Most of the time, bro.
Okay, bro. Yeah.
And there is this one little story I would like to share with you guys. It's a very it's an old story, and it's from my father. I heard it from my father. The story is like this. In war of 1971, we had like our country people were always dominated by the rest of the countries, and we had like there wasn't much of a defense out there. And when the war broke down, we lacked weapons and other arms, and instead and we lacked a lot of things. Like when the Pakistani militants came to our country, they had mortals and other higher weaponaries, and we didn't have any weapons. So fighting in a war without weapons is, suicide. So when we asked for help, there are some countries which put us
Most
down.
importantly,
Yeah,
India.
but there are countries who came along with us in our war, helped us, stood by us, and one of them is India. Their main religion in their country is Hinduism, and our country was Muslim. Instead, they came to help us with they provided us with
What may
weapons.
be their motive?
Yeah,
Yeah, what may be their motive?
Right.
But they came to help us,
they
right?
came to help us. Although they came and they supported us in every way. Like in if they were unable to help us, if we are unable to get help from them, then I don't think the war would be owned by us, and there will be like I wouldn't be here today if that event didn't happen. So, and also I want to say what my father's story was. It's like this. So there was this guy. He was Muslim. He's from a Muslim family, and the war broke down, and he was a freedom fighter among our native villages. So the fight was going on, and surrounding him was chaos everywhere. Whoever they were checking you fully naked so that they could understand if you are a Muslim or a Hindu. And if you are found in other religion beside Muslim, I don't say that they are not killing Muslims, but if you are from other religion, they will pick you like instantly.
Yeah.
So he was afraid because he had this friend, best friend, who was from other religion. He was Muslim. So when they came, Pakistani militants, and the fight broke down, he waited there for around 3 nights with a gun at his shoulder, just because to save his friend's family. He didn't care about the religion. He cared about the people, the thing we should do.
All
and
should go.
and after that, after 3 nights, when they found him, he was holding his gun at his hand, and the people around him were like, what happened? Why did he intend to save them? They are not even his people. But the guy who saved that family was one of our most known heroic heroes of our country. He was like, Amin, Mr. Rule Amin.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he got the honor of the most appreciated martyrs from our country. So this is his story. He didn't like in that day, if he thought that what will happen, like they are from other religion, let them die, I will survive eventually. But he didn't thought that. No one thinks like that. We all intend to share our motives, our success, whatever we get in our life with other people. We don't care that there is religions or there are status. That doesn't define us. That don't define us. The only thing that defines us is what we think about others, what others meant to us. So that's it, guys. And I think I almost bored you because
Yeah.
it's
It's
actually a boring concept.
actually it's not like boring concept. Actually, I was really interested to know uh, what they have to ask us about our
Yeah,
country, and
yeah.
what they really think
I
about us,
know
and
that you
if
guys
there
have
is
a
any
lot of
curiosity.
questions. Yeah,
Yeah, if there
there's a
is
lot of
any
questions.
curiosity among them about our country.
Yeah,
So, so anyone who have any curiosity or any thoughts about our country or anything like that, you want to ask us something,
yeah,
so please go ahead without any hesitation,
yeah.
and
Now
we
you
would
can
like
ask
to
anything,
answer
like
them,
one
and
by one.
we'll like to solve your curiosity and
We
what do
don't intend to say
anything.
that we know every answer to your questions, but we'd gladly like to help you guys as much as we can. So go for it.
Okay, so we have come to question and answer session. So Mr. Miraziz and Mr. Turn down the volume, please. Okay, so here on our WhatsApp group, like we have got several questions. Okay, let's go to the first one. So from Hafiz, as we know, Indonesia has a big amount of Hindu people. You know that, and they have their own variation to worship. You know, like sometimes like the Hindus people, they have their own variations to worship. And so the question is Hindu in Bangladesh the same as in other country, includes the culture, the name of gods, and the way to pray? Which
Yeah, if it's almost same. It's almost same because I am telling this almost because there are many differences. Yeah, differences. I want to say that there are many cultural worshipness, because our in our Hinduism, we worship different kinds of
Gods,
gods, like
gods and goddesses.
gods and goddesses, like some of them, if I want to mention name, like Mahadeva, Brahma, Vishnu, Lord Vishnu, Lord Brahma, Lord Shiva, then
Ganesha,
goddess Durga,
Ganesha, Hanuman.
then Veer Hanuman, like this, like this. So, how do we want to worship? Is mainly there is I if before I say that our Hinduism is also believe in there is only one God, but
those but what we mention the name, they are like the powers from the god. They represent the power of god. So how if I like to and then I like to, if from my perspective I like to uh, worship Lord Shiva, then there is someone who would like to worship Lord Vishnu, like that. So this is the difference, but we all worship the same god, just the difference of powers. There's like nothing, there is nothing like that difference, but it's almost same.
Yeah.
It's almost same in every country wherever you go.
The basic
Basic, the
religion
base
concept.
is the same, the
Basic
base is the same, but when you go to the higher intellectuality, then there is slight differences, but it's like that, nothing else.
Okay, then the next
Okay,
question.
so that's very understandable. Thank you. Yeah, thank you for both of you for answering. And we have another question coming from Rahma. So she asked, like, how do Bangladeshi people tolerate, in kind of different religions, tolerate each other like in the in the terms of a different religions?
We don't have to like
Tolerate, we don't
we
need to
don't need to
tolerate.
tolerate
Why
people.
need we
There is
we
no
will need to
question about
tolerate people?
tolerating. When it comes to tolerating, we intend to go through the people, not the religion.
Yeah,
We don't define them as religion people. Like he is Hindu, so
I will not.
I have to
You're.
tolerate. I have
This
to
is
like
not. I am
tolerate
not
them.
going to tolerate you because
Tolerate
you are
you.
Muslim.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, it's
it's
not
not
like
like that.
that.
It's not like
It's not
that.
like that.
It's about if a person is if a person is cruel or he doesn't understand the basic concept of life, we don't
Yeah,
care about his religion. He could be from my religion, and I would gladly ignore him.
yeah,
But we define ourselves by our own thoughts and our
yeah.
concepts and our paths. Yeah, our destiny. It's like our destiny
I
because
think
we would.
the person who asked this question have some things like that. He see like she say she's like those news is like
There is
there is
the,
fighting amongst
the thing is that
Muslims and Hindus.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, there and there
yeah,
in the time of like Durga Puja. You also see na
yeah, yeah.
there is something
The
like that
some broken.
breaking our statues like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
I think she saw those news and think that we will not tolerate each other.
It's not
We'll going
like
to
that.
kill.
The people who did such thing are evil and misguided, and I think they're ignorant.
Yeah,
And it doesn't matter if they're from a religion. So it doesn't matter if he's from my religion. I would still punish him for doing that because in my religion, people, I was taught that I was literally taught that you have to respect other religion.
yeah.
Don't
And
intend to
same.
don't intend to force them
These
to
are the
come to mine.
actually these are the some base. If you see that every religion has some base concepts which are really same
Yeah.
in every religion. Like you should respect other
Other people's
religion.
religions and other
You
people's
should
perspective about
you should
God.
care for other humans.
Yeah.
Then you should always tell the truth.
Yeah.
You should not harm any other.
Any animal.
This is the base, and
Yeah.
which is humanity. So if any, there are many different religions, but if the religious people have their humanity in them, we don't think we don't need to tolerate them. They're like us humans. So
They're
why?
same as us.
Yeah,
That's
this is like that.
that's it.
That's it.
Thank you for the question, although.
Thank
It
you
was
for
a
the
good
question. Yeah.
It was a good question.
Okay, that's interesting. So you got like all of you guys actually got a question from Bangladeshi. So be ready for this. So yeah, your neighbor asked. So how can Hindu people in Bangladesh participate in kind of like cultural programs held by Muslim? Is it understandable? So
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like like a Hindus people want to participate in program that is held by Muslim. So yeah, like how do these Hindu people do that? Like how do they participate in kind of like a Muslim program? Thank you.
That's a good question. I have to say, whoever did this is a very good has a very higher thoughts, and it's a very good question. Now the fact
No,
here is, let me say it. The fact here is that there is a difference between religions in the
no,
base. There is a base.
actually, I want to say that
that there is a difference between participating
yeah.
and by maintaining it.
Maintaining it, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, there is a difference between it. So how, if you want to say that party, we are participating.
Yeah.
So if you say like that,
Let me say our event. Our event.
let me
Yeah.
give you an example like that in my village,
Yeah, yeah.
like in my hometown. So in my village, there is a huge amount of people who are believed in Hindu religion.
Yeah.
And very small amounts of people who are believed in Muslim,
Yeah.
Muslim religion. So we don't in the time of Idul Adha, when there is a time of sacrifices for them to cows sacrifice, you sacrifice cows and others, other animals. We don't stop them. We could, but we don't stop them. So isn't that some kind of participation?
Yeah, that's a
Isn't
great
it that
example of
we
participation.
can, but we didn't. We
We
don't.
don't want to.
We don't want to.
Yeah.
Why should we? Because he's
Let's just
he's
say this is this is more interesting concept. You
You
know, when the Idul Fitr came, there was Ramazan Mubarak, and we are keeping our oath for Allah Ta'ala. We don't intend to eat during the day. So in our iftari, you will understand who are if there's Muslims out there, you will understand there's
and
a
if
iftari
you,
concept.
yeah,
We
like
held
that,
this.
when you are fasting time,
Yeah.
you will see that if there is any other religion a friend in our country, my Muslim friend is fasting,
Yeah.
I have the right to eat, but we didn't eat in front of them.
Yeah.
We eat, but we don't in front of them. So isn't this some kind of
Participation.
participation?
Yeah, that's a participation.
I
and
think that's a
and
participation.
when you know, when we go to the iftari, our foods, when we put them through, we we call them to
Yeah.
join us. It's not like they have to keep rosa, or you have to
Yeah.
keep the you have to be in a Muslim event to participate it. If you just with us, that's enough.
Yeah,
That's
that's
enough.
the thing.
Yeah.
So I don't think we have to go there and we are
Be a part of it, yeah.
participating
You
like
have to,
that.
like,
We
you
have
have
to
to show
go,
that you are a
show
part of
that I
it.
am participating
Yeah.
in Roja. I am participating in Idul Adha.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think we have to.
We appreciate the fact that
yeah.
you respect it. That's enough.
Just if we just respect it,
Each other,
others'
respect each
religion,
other.
I think that's a good participation.
Yeah, that's the best participation anyone would want.
I don't know if you have any different perspective,
but
we think if you have respect for other religion,
that's enough participation.
That's enough participation.
Okay, so in some words that you mentioned, there is this Rosa. If I'm not mistaken, Rosa means like a Ramadan, right?
Yeah, Ramadan. Yeah.
So that's the thing. That is Rosa. That's how Bangladeshi people call Ramadan.
Yeah,
I think that's
we
different.
actually call it Rosa. Yeah.
Rosa. Okay, so coming to the next question. Okay, so we have question here from unknown person. They don't attach a name, but is there any so many religious places to pray, like in Indonesia? You know that in Indonesia, not only mosque that that dominating the place, but also the Christians, Catholics, and even Hindu, and also Buddhism. So we have various of religious place or a place to worship. So is that also the same in Bangladesh?
I mean, you're saying that there are many places where they can worship gods in your country.
Is there any in our country?
There are many. There are many, so many,
that we have
so
to
many
collect.
in every area. You will literally find like
a mandir and a masjid.
And a mandir and masjid
just around the corner.
Just around corner
just
or
go
side
around
by
the corner,
side.
there
You
is
will
just beside.
get mandir masjid. Yeah, there is a slight less like a girja
big
or
big places.
yeah, church
churches and
churches or
Buddhist
or
camps. Yeah,
temples of
yeah, temples
Buddhists.
of Buddhist. Yeah,
There is a
it's
slight
like that.
number,
Because
very less number.
they actually are there is very minor people
Yeah,
who have that
their
religion.
number is not
Not
very much,
very much,
but
the,
we
they
have
yeah,
we
they
have
have
different
they
places,
have their temples, and
and
we have our masjids. Yeah.
yeah, we have
And if it comes to when it comes to the like mentionable big big what to say,
big like um,
like mentionable
architecture.
architecture from the architectural perspective. When it comes,
Yeah,
there is like Baitul Mukarram Masjid, which is the
and
biggest masjid in our country.
ours is Dhakeshwari Mandir, which is the biggest, and our Jati and is national temple,
Yeah, our national
Dhakeshwari
temple.
Mandir,
And
in the middle of Dhaka.
yeah, and there was
You will be surprised to from this Dhakeshwari Mandir, it was named Dhaka.
yeah,
From the Dhakeshwari Mandir,
Mandir,
it
yeah.
was
The Dhaka was named from it. The Dhaka's name came from it, and there is like 180 Gambuz Masjid.
yeah,
Yeah,
60 Gambuz Masjid in Khulna.
Khulna, and which is like which is huge,
Yeah.
huge when it comes to it. So
And
yeah,
there
there are
and
multiple
if
places.
you and there is a golden temple of Buddhism in Rangamat, Bandarban.
Bandarban, yeah,
Golden
Bandarban,
temple.
Golden Temple of
Yeah,
Buddhist.
Buddhism. So there is many places.
Okay, so okay, that's the thing. So I just got informed by one of Bangladeshi who is actually also participant in our seminar. He just told me that Dhaka, which is the capital city of Bangladesh, is the city of masjid or mosque as well. Is that true?
Yeah, yes, yes, of
Yeah,
course.
yeah, it's true
It's
actually.
true.
Because when the azan background, you can hear it from everywhere. The sound is surrounding you.
Yeah.
Like everyone is out there calling Allah with one voice, and even other religion people stops when the azan breaks. We all respect it.
At
As
least I expect it.
yeah, everybody respects it. There are people who don't, and we don't need to talk about them. That we don't think they're from any religion. That's it. Yeah.
Well, okay, that's really good. Like in Indonesia, we also have the same, like in every corner you will find mosque. But anyway, let's move to our question. So for the speakers, this is coming from a question from Fidara. What's the first thing crossed in your mind when you hear the words Indonesia? Like, what do you think about Indonesia when the first time you heard, yeah, our country's name?
If I'm speaking frankly, the first thing that comes to my mind is that I'm a very gaming enthusiastic people. So I'm with a lot of people who plays games with me. I'm in every kind of game, like League of Legends. You can go through League of Legends from PUBG, and I see them, they see me, and we play together.
I really think they are very. I think they're what is this thing?
Yeah.
Reflection in a game is very hard
Hard, yeah.
to anticipate.
But it was we are joking, right?
We're joking.
We're joking, right? Because as we think when it comes to Indonesia, we think as our brothers and sisters, because they're also like us. And most of part they are like us. There are differences in cultures, but other than that, we are also surrounded by water. So there is kind of like we are both from big islands which represents us. So and there is this thing that they also love their country as much as we do.
And
They have also respect for their
especially
country.
and you're some places like
Bali, there is a Bali
yeah,
out there.
Bali,
It's a very well known place,
yeah,
all around the world.
all around the world. Bali,
Yeah,
you have a very good place there
the
to
places to
visit.
be mentioned about.
Yeah,
But the every time I heard Indonesia, I would like that. Yeah, the people are very much friendly,
I think
and I
so.
think I just from my perspective, I
Yeah,
think that they also
they
like
will be
us.
friendly. Yeah, they
Yeah,
will be like us.
they
What is
like
the
us.
difference?
I don't see any difference that much.
All around
Okay.
Oh,
the
that's it.
Nice. That's nice to hear actually. And yeah, I feel like all of you are just like I think some people is yeah kind of hard to believe that you just look like us. I think that's because we are Asians. Yeah, and that tells a lot. And yes, we have another question from Shaiful Anwar. So in Indonesia, there are different religions, and the way Indonesia views this difference is due to the existence of the basis of the Indonesian state. So in Indonesia, we have kind of like an Indonesian motto in Bahasa. We call it Bhinneka Tunggal Ika, which is in English is unity in diversity. Yeah, which means like those so many different things, but it's still one. So every citizen has the same right to choose their right to have like a which religion that they want to. So the question is, how does Bangladesh view religious differences? Is it the same as Indonesia? Like, do you guys have the same motto like Indonesia?
We have a saying that Hindu Muslim bhai bhai,
Yeah,
isn't it?
yeah.
Yeah, we have a saying like that. It's like in our language, it's said that Hindu Muslim bhai bhai, which in English is said that Hindu and Muslims are brothers.
Oh yeah, I see. Like the word pi,
Yeah,
BHI, yeah, pi. Oh,
These
brothers.
brothers.
Yeah,
so it's
So
like
we have a saying like that.
oh,
Hindu
okay.
Muslim bhai bhai. It means Hindu
it's
Muslims are
actually
brothers.
same. It's actually the concept is actually the
Concept
same.
is actually the same.
Yeah.
Oh, well, okay, understandable. That's interesting. So I think this is the last question. So in your opinion, how to solve the existing problems, considering that differences are the main concern at this time? Thank you.
Can we kindly repeat the question? I didn't quite understand it.
Yeah, so in your opinion, you know that there are so many differences. Like people think that the difference right now, the current problem is different. So how do you think that you can solve the existing problems, considering that the differences are the main concern at this time? Thank you.
Okay.
Okay.
So first of all, I think differences
You
is
should
not
talk
a problem
individually. Yeah.
because uh, differences is what makes things interesting. Like if you just normally say one of our body part like hand, we have five fingers in different shapes like that. So that's what make our hand strong. If we had all the same shapes same fingers, then it would be very hard for us to grip anything. Oh, and it will look weird. All are same. So what is the there is nothing fun in same things. So differences, I think it's better.
Matters. Differences matters.
Differences matters.
Yeah.
And if I say in my perspective, I think differences is that thing which makes us more strong for our differences, because our differences from I think from my perspective a thing and his perspective of looking at thing is different, and from this different thinking we can invent something new. Yeah,
So there's
that's
nothing wrong with being a
difference and it's not about how we accept it.
Yeah.
We should accept it because
We have to
we have to
our
accept
own
it
existence.
for our own existence, because if we just it's like that what everyone says, that if we see this pandemic situation like that, if we didn't have any differences in our in our immunity system in different countries, like that we are seeing that in france's or italy's in europe countries like that, their immune system I think was not very much of that good. Very many people died. But if our immune system was the same as about theirs, then it would be a chaos in our country.
Yeah.
Because we have about 15 crore 18 crore people in a very small country, and they have very much less population where they can control their population from going outside, but we could not control our population from going outside. But the differences which makes us strong, I think, at least from my perspective. So I don't think we need to just accept them. We are different. That's the thing.
Okay, so So there is this a question, a personal question. So someone asked us, so how do we actually, like some of us, like some of them are actually interested in how do we get to know each other? Like how do we like get you as our speakers? So would you like to tell me about that, or yeah, should be me telling you about how we actually met?
How we actually met. Oh, so Simin, you introduced me with Jessia. So you tell them how you met with Jessia.
Yeah.
Uh,
Mm-hmm. So there is
okay.
someone that
So
actually interested in
that's
hearing
true.
that story. I think that will be our last question for today.
Okay, there's not much of a story out there. I'm a very jolly person when it comes to the social media, because if you see my profile, there's a lot of fun things going around in my profile. So I get to meet people who are interesting as such as me. As I'm a very big of a narcissist. I'm not that big of a narcissist, but I consider myself.
You are a bit of sociopath.
Yeah, I'm a
You
bit of
more.
sociopath. Yeah,
Sorry.
but but although that, but other than that, I like to meet with people. I like people. So when I saw Jessia, and I pretty much chat with her, because she's from another country, but she was from Bangladesh. So I would like to see her perspective, just because of curiosity, that how would she would see me as from her country. It's from her country. Like, it's her country from birth. There is a country from her birth, and there is a country where she lives. There are two countries, and she's in between. But I was like astonished by, she was great at it. Like, if I was in her place, I would go mad a long time ago. I would go mad. Like, I would people will go around me, and wouldn't know who to go to. So uh I respected her perspective, talked with her, and that's how we met, through the social media. Yeah, we
Yeah.
actually haven't met in real life yet.
Right. We haven't met like how I actually
It
got
would be
the
good for
ASES
her
speakers.
if
I
he,
think
if,
it's
he,
like
if she doesn't know, if she doesn't know you in real life.
Yeah, yeah,
It
that
would
would
be
be
good for
good for
her.
her.
I suggest you not to meet with him.
okay, okay. Yeah, that's quite funny. Okay. So anyway, that is the end of our question and answer session, everyone. And we have come to the end of our seminar today. Like I have to apologize for everything, like for the delays and everything, for the
Yeah.
we, we,
We
are, we
have we
also
really have to apologize for our
our
delay, and
condolences. We
our
didn't
net
mean to.
connection is not very much, as you already know.
Yeah.
And yeah, that is true. Okay, we do understand that. And thank you so much for Tazim Bashu and Mirazi Salahid for having your time, like for sharing your valuable knowledge and also everything to us. This is like a very great knowledge. Like, yeah, as I caught that, yeah, I think it's a new thing for Indonesian people to know that men with Punjabi and lungi. Oh yeah, lungi. Okay, so in Bahasa, I have to state that in Bahasa, lungi is sarung, everyone. Sarung. Lungi is sarung. So when you go to Bangladesh, you will see a lot of people wearing lungi, even
Yeah.
though it's like a young man.
No, we don't wear.
Oh, okay. So
Depends.
It
It
dep it
depends.
dep it dep
oh, it depends on the area, on the region.
uh, Sorry.
Sorry.
Yeah, like does it depend on the region where actually people wear
No, it's
lungi?
not.
It's like that. If you go to the village areas, village
It's
areas,
like the dress up sense,
dress up
like they're
senses, and
casual,
in
professional, and
village areas,
other
there are
dresses.
lungi is very common.
Yeah,
But in in our capitals like
people
Dhaka
are less
town sides, there is
less people who wear it,
who
likes to wear it.
likes to wear it. They are very much comfortable in like a modern outfit, like a
outfits,
shirt, pant, like this.
mostly shirt and pants.
Yes, t-shirts and
T-shirt
pants.
and pants. But
But the traditional wear is lungi and
indoor and
Punjabi.
traditional wears are lungi and Punjabi.
And
Yeah.
for girls, there is shari.
Sorry. Yeah.
Mhm. Okay, so thank you so much. Like it was really such a great and valuable time with you guys, and thank you so much. And like I cannot show, like I cannot express verbally how much we are grateful for this. And for all of the participants, thank you for joining us in our cross culture seminar today. I hope that all of you can obtain valuable knowledge as we also got from them today. And from Sazip and Mirazis, thank you so much. Again, thank you so much. And I hope that you are also enjoying your time with us.
Thank
So,
you so much for hearing
Thank
our
you.
boring conversations.
no,
And-
no, it was really nice. So that's all, ladies and gentlemen. We have come to our ending to our seminar session today. And I think for Sazip Bashu and maybe you guys will screenshot this as the picture. Yeah, just smile, Sazip and Mirazis. Smile, please.
okay, thank you guys.
As we are going to
Fist bump.
We also appreciate you guys for coming to us. We didn't talk. There were a lot of people. I like
Yeah.
7 or 8 people at most, but there is like 123 and it's
137,
137,
10. It was like
right now.
109. Oh,
100. Let's say it
109.
100 in average, and
Yeah.
it's a very
28
huge
people. 28 people already dead
already
because
dead.
of us.
Our speech, our such a lame speech.
that is
But
really okay. It happens anyway, and it's not. Yeah,
anyway,
it's fine. It naturally happens. So so that's all. Like I asked the moderator, thank you for everyone's participation, and we actually like to apologize for everything for the flaw, and because this is actually our first international event inviting the foreigners to join in our seminar. Thank you so much for your attention. The last I say was Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Goodbye, everyone.
Thank you so much.
Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much.
Goodbye.
Thank you very much.
Waalaikumsalam. Goodbye.
Halo,
Oh
Mbak
my God,
Fitara.
amazing, amazing.
Halo, Mbak
Okay.
Fitara.
thank you.
Wow, I am the
Guys,
IT.
bagi yang belum
Bye,
isi
guys.
daftar hadir, silakan mengisi.
Yang jomblo angkat tangan.
Okay, so Sazib and Mirajis, you may leave the
Thank you. Thank you so much,
Yeah, thank
guys.
you guys
See you
again.
again.
See you guys later.
Ata, hai Ata.
Tarik sis.
Ata. Sudah lama tidak bertemu Ata. I think that it is different person. Hai.
Jomblo angkat tangan. Jomblo angkat tangan. Apa sih?
Kak Bima.
Yes.
Iya dong. Ya udah.
Where are you in campus?
Hai Kak Bima.
Hai.
Sini yo.
Kemana?
Sinilah ke kampus 3. Ada Kak Rifat, ada Kak Gesia.
Rifat, malas ketemu Rifat.
Ini sebentar ya. Ami. Tangi yo, kue turu to. Mondes, halo.
Yang cari jodoh bisa japri, yang cari jodoh.
Vidara, hai Vidara. Vidara, you should open your camera.
Halo Bima.
Vidara, kita ketemu kemarin, but kita tidak ketemu.
Iya. Kamu ambil dessert dulu, gak usah ngobrol malahan.
Kamu bikin saya terkejut di tengah-tengah kepanikan.
Iya ini. Kak Vidara.
Halo. Halo.
Halo.
Langsung kembali.
Keisha berisik banget, Keisha berisik banget.
11. Siapa sih?
So everyone, thank you, and it's a very good drum journey. ধন্যবাদ সবাইকে, বাংলাদেশ থেকে সবাইকে ধন্যবাদ।
ধন্যবাদ।
আসসালামু আলাইকুম।
Waalaikumsalam.
Waalaikumsalam.
Li Hangyul.
Anyang.
Annyeong Li Hangyul.
Hangyul yang dalam masuk cinta dalam nah.
Woi gila Li Hangyulnya mode on. Kak Bima Li Hangyulnya mode on. Udah Kak, udah bubar.
Oke, bye.
Tapi kangen sih. Ih. Tarifat mah. Kak Bima, Kak Silvi kemarin daftar kan? Join nggak sih?
Ya ketinggalan tapi.
Ya.
Tadi join Zoom.
Kan Kak Aman kemarin apa Kak Silvi juga join ya? Apa juga join tapi nggak.
Iya dia nggak join Zoom tadi ketinggalan.
Makasih Kak, muka Kak Bima tuh dipin tahu di proyektor besar.
Really? Kerjaan Rifat Pak.
Soalnya Li Hangyul kayak ada partisipan dari gitu loh kan.
Apa sih?
Iya ya.
ASES.
Hai Halim.
Guys, sebelumnya mau di